Nick Young probably regrets doing this because now he's gonna get asked about it by not showing up. He called out Gilbert Arenas, the Agent Zero, the former NBA player, to compete in a shooting contest. So Arenas said sure. He showed up in a gym bag with a pair of shoes and a duffel bag with $100K in cash. Young didn't show up. So Gilbert waited around for a while and said, boom, made 95 of 100 threes. 95 of 100 and said, no, where you at? Where you at, Nick?
How do you call somebody out like that and then don't even show up? I mean, Nick Young is going to get roasted big time for this one in his peer group.
Oh, yeah.
Without question in his peer. We always talk about, well, how's that going to play in the locker room? This with your whole peer group. Wait a minute, you challenged some dude. He showed up. You didn't even show up. Not only did he show up with a bag of money, and you didn't show up.
He might have been afraid of what else Gilbert Arenas might have had in the bag.
Yeah, that's true, too. But then don't open your mouth and make the bet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
or challenge anybody.
That is putting your money where your mouth is gets talked about often. To do it that demonstratively, $100,000 I don't even know how you would collect $100,000 cash. Like, do you have it buried in your backyard?
As we've said, if you're walking into a gym with $100,000 in a duffel bag, is that the first time you've done it?
No. Remember,
you taking it out of the wall somewhere?
Yeah, it's
Pac-Man Jones once showed up to a strip club in Vegas with a garbage bag, I think full of $1 million, and just started throwing things around.
$1 million?
I think he spent $1 million that weekend. He spent $1 million that
Okay.
weekend.
I was going to say $1 million at a strip club is a bit.
Also, that had to be a strong garbage bag.
Yeah.
$1 million in cash.
There's actually video of that somewhere. I remember seeing the
I
video.
remember seeing it as well, but $1
Yeah.
million with that. But that weekend, that's a weekend.
So
right there.
that led us to led us to our question on Golic and Wingo. What are you most confident in that you would put $100K in a duffel bag? What will you put your money where your mouth is? And mine is simply on this. I am a pheasant plucker. I pluck mother pheasants. I'm the most pleasant mother pheasant plucker that ever plucked a mother pheasant. Boom!
It's
Stay
unbelievable.
Wingo. Yeah,
it scares me
boom!
every time you say that rhyme that
Yeah.
you don't say it wrong.
It's a little tongue twister. You got to be confident.
So you would now. You've done it probably half a dozen times on this
Yeah.
show. If you walked in with a bag of $100,000 of your own money,
Yeah.
you set it on that table, would you have confidence you could do it?
Yes.
That you would lose that $100,000 if you didn't?
Yeah.
in any setting.
Yeah.
Like
I just did it on the air.
I mean, but
okay.
I'm talking I'm talking with a crowd, like
Yeah,
halftime of the Super Bowl
you're
or at
on-
someone
you're on-
famous's funeral.
Just like you could make a 4-foot putt out
Yeah.
today if you and I play, but if $100,000 of your own money was there,
I'd be much more scared about a 4-foot putt than I am about nailing that.
so you could put what would you put $100,000 down for? I already know what I would do.
$100,000 down for me would probably be finishing meals uncomfortably fast, or if I had to do something actually competitive
Against somebody, yes.
In my prime Pikachu Super Smash Brothers when I was in college, I was an
Pikachu Super
inferno.
Smash Brothers.
Pikachu Super
Smash Brothers, the game. Pikachu, my character, the best character in the game.
Okay.
All right.
Run it back with anyone who wanted it in my heyday.
Okay.
All right, what about you? Real quickly, because Stanzik suddenly wants to produce the show.
Whatever. Mine would be when Stugatz made that bet with me, eating the donuts.
Oh, yeah.
How many he ate X amount of donuts in like 2 hours on the
He
show?
did it in like 5 minutes. It was
yeah.
insane.
He did that. I would have easily and I destroyed it. I ate 38 mini donuts in like 8 minutes. I destroyed him. I would have easily that morning brought in $100,000 of my own money and laid it on the table, knowing full well I'd have beaten
I
him.
would say if it comes to any competition with Stu Gotts, bring that money. Now, he will steal that money when you're not looking,
No,
and it'll
that's
become
fine.
his.
But
so.
that was an actual competition I had with him, and one that I would have brought in $100,000 of my own money. This is about confidence. Just as Gilbert Arenas was that confident, I was that confident that I could eat more donuts than Stu Gotts.